Hey everyone, welcome back. So in the last video that I posted, I did a video on sequencing LFOs. Now, if you haven't seen that video, go back and just watch it because that's kind of an introduction to the method that I'm going to be using in this session. So let's just have a listen to what I made. So listen to the bass line. So you can hear this bass line's got a lot of movement, a lot of dynamic movement, a lot of rhythm to it. Chopping and changing of different LFO speeds and shapes. And that was the idea behind this method. And what I wanted to do in this video is basically take that, write a new pattern that's a bit faster. Maybe I'll do something a bit more electro-y. And then I'm going to use that as the bass line for the track. And write something a bit more tasteful that is in my style, the stuff that I like. So I might not talk as much in this video. It might just be more of like me making a track, but I will kind of talk about it along the way. If you're interested in exactly what I'm doing with the different parameters, then go and watch the previous video if you want to learn how to do this yourself. I'm sure most of you have watched that already. So yeah, we're just going to explore it a bit and I'm just going to have some fun because this is something new that I've started doing as well. Let's go to a new pattern. And let's first just get this speed up. So I'm going to put it up to, let's go 136. I want it to be slow enough to be able to kind of create those faster LFOs without it sounding too much. So let's do like a 136 Electro pattern. And then what I'm going to do is just chuck in fact, no, let's not do a beat yet. Or should we? I don't know. Let me have a think. Yeah, it might be cool to put a beat in. So let's just do a beat first. In fact, what I'm going to do is, I've already made a pattern the other day. Let's just speed up the drum process, shall we? So let's just put these in and find this one. Right, so let's copy that pattern and let's put it on 6 or 7. And let's just see what we've got here. So I want to get rid of the bass line bits. And I want to take this kick actually and just... Also, that kick doesn't sound right to me for some reason. So let's maybe... Oh, it's not the kick that I asked for or started with. Let me go up. I think it might be... There we go. That's better. Might keep that. So for now, we'll just keep the main stuff. And then I'm just going to delete track 9, 10, 11, 12. We're going to work with 9. And I just want to make sure that everything is kind of reset. And then we're going to choose a single cycle waveform again. So we had the saw last time. And I might just use that again. But I might change it out for something else. So let's also clear that. Sequence. Let's just see if this works. So we need to go into source and we need to change that to a forward loop. And then also obviously bring it online. There we go. Right, I'm going to bring it down an octave for a bass line. Get that drive right up there. Bring the release down, but then turn up the length so that we can get a full bar. And because I set this pattern up already, we've also got the sidechain compression already happening from track 1, which is the kick, and affecting track 9. So we're already set up, and that just saves me some time there, so that I can get stuck in with this method. I think at the moment we have set this to comb filter, but I'm going to go back to multi-mode filter and switch that back to low pass, add a bit of resonance there. Let's go to LFO 1. So we're going to choose the frequency again. So you can hear that's working. What I might do is, I might copy the kick pattern, right? So the kick is on 1, 7, 12, and 15. So on here, I might go 1, 7, 12, and 15. And then if I put the retrig on, it's going to retrig on every kick hit. Just to get it kind of going. So if I went like this now and put it on 32, Let's change it to 48. So that's dotted. So it's going to re-trigger and restart on every single one of these hits here. So let's go ahead now and start trying to come up with something that would go along with this drum pattern. What I might do is find something for 7. I like that actually, just as it is. That's cool. And we can do in between stuff as well. So I kind of like this where it is as well. I'm just gonna lock all that in. So if we go low with the depth mount, it makes it a bit more tasteful. And copy that one, put it here. Go the other way. So it opens up like that. There we go. And then we can go into effects, add some stereo on that. Or maybe. And I just had an idea, again, going a little bit away from what we're doing here. But if we go to another slot, we could choose another single cycle waveform. So I could go into factory. Let's go oscillators, single cycles. Just choose one at random. Let's just choose that one for now, just to demonstrate this. I could then lock, I could lock that back to saw, and then I can lock this one to whatever is there. That's cool. And this one, I don't necessarily like the sound of that, but I like the shape of it. So again, this one, maybe we could try and change that to a different waveform. I'm going to put it on this slot here. And then I'm going to find another single cycle waveform to put here. That's quite cool. I'm going to put that in that slot, but then let's go and add another one. This is becoming a completely different session altogether, because now we're just talking about trigger locking single cycle waveforms to get different flavors, which is quite cool. But let's go to single cycle waveforms again. Let's just keep it at that for now. I like comb. So let's just put these back to saw, all of them, apart from the trigger lock ones, and then let's try these out. Like comb for that, that's cool. I like spikes, but maybe it's a bit too. That's cool. I like this. So using the fade. Trying to get it sweet, nice sweet spots. Let's just, I'm not sure on the waveform actually, it's a bit too. Oh, the comb's quite nice for that one. So we're getting there slowly. This first one might just open it up a bit more. It's not attacky enough. There we go. These two I'm not feeling them at the minute, so let's just mess around with them next. On the Ron LFO there. Let's go to 48, so sweet spots with it. Mess around till you get it. Good to feel I want to just take off the top end a little bit. Right, that's cool. This one here, what happens if we speed it up? Let's use a completely different single cycle waveform again. That might be cool. That's cool, yeah. Not quite happy with it yet, so let's just move stuff around. That's better. Get in there. That works, right? So what I might do actually is to get rid of that. This one, bring the length down to just 3. So it just stops on that kick drum hit there. And then on the second one, what we'll do is we'll just open it up to 5, so that'll go right to the end. And then what we'll do is we'll double it all up again. And then on the last one, what we'll do is come up with some sort of fill like we did in the last video. So this one here, let's use let's get rid of that, bring that fade down. And let's use some random, so step blocky type stuff. 32, I should have just left that where it was. Try and find the right waveform for it. Maybe we use a different waveform altogether again. So if we go to this one now, go single cycle waveforms again. That might work. Yes, that's it. Right, that's good. Let's just get right in on that. So that's cool, right? And then if we go back to this, that's cool. Right, let's go for that. Turn down a bit. Not really liking the pattern that much. I think we can make it better. So let's just mess around with this a bit more now. I like this, right? So if I copy that to 2 now, on the second one, I'm just going to delete them, go back to the first one again, copy these trigs over. So yeah, I wasn't really feeling the initial idea. It got us to this point, but then I wasn't really happy with it. So with this, sometimes like less is more as well. Like we just did too much complicated stuff, I think. Right, so this, copy them again. Put them on the third one. That one, copy, third one. Yeah, and then on the second one here, this one, I want to speed that up. That's better. And then let's go to that fourth one again, listen to that. that's cool. But you don't want that to happen all the time. So what I'm going to do is push that onto the 4th one here. So let's do that, and it should copy all over. And then what I want to do is go to the 4th one, and actually, yeah, just get rid of that. I want to copy 2 and put it on 4. So copy them, paste that, 2, paste that. And just turn it down. This is the fill. Because we want a bit of repetition going to get into like a groove. Right, it's not getting to that one yet because we need to just open this up. So if we go, change these to 1, 2, 8. Right, I messed up there, sorry. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what's going on there, but that's quite cool, right? So maybe we could have a bit of that as well. I think that's the old pattern, right? And I kind of... that one there, right? So if we go to these and just copy 1 and 4 over, what does that sound like if we go like that? Or when it gets to this one. Might have to get rid of 5. That's cool, right? So get rid of that. Right, cool. I like that. So this one, and copy all them over, put them on this one, and then we're going to go to 3 and just copy that down as well. Let's just try that. That's pretty cool, right? Need a bit more distortion on it. There we go. I'm not sure that little kind of lick that I liked on this one here, that might need to come on. I might need to change that and move it over to the first one maybe. So it's these 2 here. Let me just save it in case I mess it up. So then we're going to take that and put that there. So that does work. Pretty cool. What else could we do? I mean, there is more. We could just kind of try sweetening it a little bit. That's cool. So we'll change it on the second one. Yeah, I like that. So we could actually have that on the first ones here. So turn that right up. It's all right. It's not the best thing I've ever come up with. Far from it, actually. But it's interesting. I mean, I'm going to kind of wrap it up soon because we're on 26.5 minutes and I want to keep these videos less than half an hour instead of going overboard and doing like 2-hour sessions and stuff, which is quite easy to do. This is kind of something that I would want to elaborate on and kind of tweak. You've already seen like some of the tweaks we already made to kind of refine it, already made it better. And that's kind of what I do with these patterns on Elektron boxes. Until I'm really, really happy with them, I just keep going. And if I like something, but I'm still kind of like not sure, what I might do is like copy that pattern, push it onto another one, and just do a different version of it. And then, to be fair though, 9 times out of 10, I will come back to the previous one and just go with that. But yeah, I like the idea of it. I feel like if I started again, or if I did a variation of this, I might land on something that's absolute gold that I really like. There's some sounds in there that I do like, and if we kind of went through it like this, that's cool. That's cool. We could like copy and paste them like we did earlier. Oops. And I like that kind of fill at the end as well. But yeah, it's quite cool. So yeah, hopefully that gives you a bit more insight into the variations that you can do with these LFO sequence patterns. You can go in there and put fills in as well. Maybe that's something we can explore in another video. Like I could do some extra stuff in here. Just let's do it as a quick example. So like I could take that one and just kind of like speed it up a bit and change the waveform and that. Like that. And then what we could do is we could go into the conditions or the fill stuff, and you could change the probability. Let's just change probability actually. So we could say I only want it to come in like at 39%. So it won't always happen, but it happens every now and again. You could like litter this sequence with those kind of fills. But we'll leave it for there because we're coming up to half an hour. So my name's James Orvis. Hope you enjoyed this video. And if you're interested in enrolling in any courses with me, then I've got stuff on the Syntax, Digitakt, the Typhon, also the Hydrasynth as well. And there's some other stuff coming out this year, like there's a flagship mixing course. So I'm going to show you how you can finish your records to actually release them, which is something that many of us struggle with. And I'll be kind of covering everything on that, from compression, multiband, like just all the things that are quite hard to understand. I'll be showing you how to make the most of them to create and craft perfect tracks. So my name's James Orvis. I'll put all the links in the video description below, and I'll see you in the next video.